there. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are doing well. And before we get into this conversation here, I definitely wanted to make sure that I am again sharing my well wishes and prayers and thoughts to all of you who may be in the wake of Hurricane Helene. As of the moment of this filming, I believe we have been shown that the graphics are covering that it went from a Hurricane 4 level to a Hurricane 3. So by the time this video is being presented and provided to you guys for viewing, it would have already made landfall, and we will have seen more of the weather-related aftermath in regards to the storm as what it says to be quickly passing through. So definitely want to make sure that all of you guys that are out there in the path of that hurricane, that you are definitely keeping safe, have listened to whatever evacuation guidance that you've been given, and just hunkering down to the best of your safety and ability in order to make it through the storm. Definitely make sure you are contacting your family members and friends and anyone you could think of that might be in the path, and share that message as well, just to make sure to check on them, of course, because either way, 3, 4, 2, 1, doesn't matter, tropical storm, things can happen. And definitely we never know what the full devastation is until afterwards. So definitely my thoughts and prayers to everybody. Please, everybody, keep safe. Now, with that, we are going to move into a very a prolific story, if you will, a sharing that is going to be quite interesting, at least for me, because I wanted to know a little bit more information. And of course, we are going to be talking about one Mr. P. Diddy Combs. And yeah, there's a lot going on with him. We all know, we're all hearing the stories. We're getting the blow-by-blow broadcasting playbacks from all across the different modules of whether it's by the news or by social media. Lots of information has been coming out that covers lots of allegations, and it has just been ongoing, such an onslaught, if you will, of all of the information that we are hearing. And we're pretty much seeing the legal system do its thing at this point. And, while waiting to see what's going to happen at the end of all of these things. Of course, everything is alleged until we see what comes out, what may. But what is being out there is none other than just horrific, really, in a lot of ways. So, and such a tragic way of things. And, a lot of times, thoughts can come across about, how the mighty fall. And if that's going to be the case in this situation fully, I don't see the recovery being too well, no matter what the direction this goes. But at the end of the day, we're just going to be waiting out, and I'm waiting with you guys too, until we see what happens and how everything is laid out. It could be years potentially before we see that kind of in court justice, if you will, one way or another. So I guess we just sit tight and wait to see how things go. And, updates I'm sure will be provided across the masses as to let us all know and keep us informed. And some sharings really have been quite in depth. So I'm sure you're probably seeing a lot of that. Now, we're not going to get into all of that in this video, but one thing that is coming about naturally is a few particular women that have been linked with Diddy. Now, according to the sharing, they will consider it being considered romantic linkage. And so I will add prolific linkage as well, because these are appointed, noted women that have been with them through the years and have very significant roles and positionings in his life throughout the years. So with that, definitely go ahead and just sit back and relax. You like to share your thoughts, respectful thoughts, of course, down below in the comment section. That would be greatly appreciated. And let's have a conversation about it if need be. And it's your thoughts about the relationships as a whole. But of course, because this is a very sensitive situation, we just definitely want to keep them, within range, right? So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. And this sharing is actually coming from, oh goodness, where is this sharing coming from? I'm going to have to tell you at the end. Usually I like to put up in what it is and where it's coming from. So, but that's okay. I will have it put at the end and in the description area as well. So make sure that you do take a look at that. I could take a moment, but it may take me a few minutes. But nevertheless, I will have the sourced article in the description area of this video. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Basically, it is sharing that all the women Diddy has been romantically linked to through the years. Now, Sean Diddy Combs has been in the news as of late due to some serious allegations. And also, just to let you know, I will be changing a couple of words and some phrasing because we wanted to keep this YouTube friendly. You will certainly go out to the link if you would like to see what those words are, if you're not satisfied with that. So it's understandable, but it will be linked at the bottom or provided at the bottom in the description area. So here we go. Now, those serious allegations are including a lawsuit filed by his ex-girlfriend Cassie, which has accused him of R-ing and S trafficking and more. The controversy has brought to light Diddy's extensive history of high-profile relationships since his rise to fame in the 1990s. The rapper has been romantically linked to several celebrities, including Jennifer Lopez, Cassie Ventura, and his longest relationship, Kim Porter, may she rest in peace, who he dated in the 90s before their final split in 2007. Diddy and Porter, who passed away in 2018, shared 4 children together: Quincy, Christian, Jesse, and Delia. In addition, the R&B artist has a son, Justin, from his relationship with Fashion, from her relationship. He also has a son, Justin, from his relationship with fashion designer Misa Hilton, and a daughter, Chance, with a friend named Sarah Chapman. In 2022, he surprised many when he announced he welcomed a 7th child, Love, with the cybersecurity specialist and model Dana Tran. Now, following Cassie's lawsuit, multiple other allegations of assault surfaced against Diddy, which he has vehemently denied. In March 2024, his properties were raided amid claims of trafficking, and a disturbing video from 2016 allegedly showing him abusing Cassie had emerged. And we all saw that on CNN and all different types of outlets. Diddy was arrested in September 2024, facing charges including trafficking and more. But he pleaded not guilty and was, as we all know, denied bail for the 2nd time, actually. From Jennifer Lopez to Cassie, here's a complete look back at Diddy's dating history throughout the years. So we're going to start with Miss Misa Hilton. Now, one of Diddy's first notable relationships was in the 1990s with Hilton. Their relationship led to the birth of his first son in 1993, and Hilton played a significant role in his early career. Helping him with style choices for artists at Uptown Records, he had a new position at Uptown Records, and he was in charge of putting together the album musically, but also for their look. She had recalled to BET in March 2023. Despite their breakup, they have maintained a close co-parenting relationship through the years. Next up, Miss Kim Porter. Now, one of Diddy's most notable relationships was with Porter, whom he began dating in the 90s after his split from Hilton. Together, they had 3 biological children, a son named Christian, and twin daughters, Delilah Starr and Jesse James. Diddy also had another child named Quincy from a previous unnamed relationship that the couple parented. And Quincy, obviously, we all know, is Albie Shore's son biologically. Their relationship had its ups and downs, especially when Porter discovered the producer was expecting a child with another woman, Sarah Chapman, while she was pregnant with their twins. Now, despite this betrayal, they managed to stay connected and co-parent their children. After their final breakup in 2007, Porter had said, "In ending this relationship, I made a decision that was in the best interest of myself, Sean, and our family." Following her tragic death in 2018, Diddy frequently honored her memory on social media posts that have now since been removed. Next up, we have Sarah Chapman. Now, while still involved with Porter, Diddy welcomed a daughter, Chance, with Chapman. Their relationship has been primarily platonic, centered around co-parenting their child. Diddy expressed gratitude for the businesswoman's role, saying, "Thank God for you every day. We are so grateful to have you in our lives," in a post on Instagram that has now been removed. Next up, Jennifer Lopez. Now, Diddy's high-profile romance with Lopez began in 1999 and lasted into 2001. And if you had actually had an opportunity shared, I did the sharing. If you had an opportunity to take a look, I had a previous video done earlier today, and it went down the romantic journey of J-Lo, and of course P. Diddy was part of that journey. So there's also additional detailed information in that sharing as well. If you haven't had a chance to get you look at that video, I hope that you will do so after watching this one. Now, Diddy's high-profile romance with Lopez began again in 1999 and lasted until 2001. Their relationship quickly became the talk of the town, especially after their appearance at the 2000 Grammy Awards. That I'll Be Missing You artist later described her as without a doubt one of my greatest loves in a 2017 interview with Entertainment Tonight. Though they parted ways due to infidelity, he has spoken fondly of their time together, saying to the outlet that he didn't know how big it was going to be, but it was a great moment for her. Yeah, one that may still continue to resonate in later times, in current times. I have a feeling we might start to hear more as time goes on. That's just my thoughts and my feelings with everything happening. We may see some resurgence of just more information about the time that they had when they were together, but we shall see. Now, next up, we have Miss Cassie Ventura. Now, following his final breakup with Porter in 2007, Diddy began a long and tumultuous relationship with singer Cassie later that same year. After their breakup in 2018, Cassie had made serious allegations against Diddy following a lawsuit in November 2023 that accused him of R&S trafficking, among other things, throughout their relationship. The complaint detailed a pattern of control and abuse, claiming that Diddy exerted complete control over her life, often resorting to violence. One of the most shocking pieces of evidence was a video released in May of 2024. Again, the video that was seen all around the world, showing Diddy allegedly assaulting Cassie in a hotel in March of 2016. Next up, Lori Harvey. Now, this one was actually when I was really surprised that was even in the mix, to be honest with you, considering, Steve Harvey and everything. And yeah, so let's just go down with it. In 2019, Diddy sparked dating rumors with Lori Harvey, the daughter of comedian Steve Harvey. Their relationship was brief, as Harvey unfollowed Diddy on social media shortly after they were seen walking together in New York City's Soho neighborhood. However, Harvey has denied the relationship rumors. Next up, we have Young Miami. Now, Diddy was first linked to rapper Young Miami in 2021, but waited until 2022 to talk about the relationship via her podcast, Carisha Please. When asked what their relationship status was by Young Miami, Diddy responded, "We date, we're dating. We go have dates. We're friends. We go to exotic locations. We have great times." She later clarified their situation to XXL magazine, saying, "We are dating. We're single, but we're dating," emphasizing their casual approach. And last on the list, Dana Tran. Now, the music mogul welcomed a child named Love with Tran in October 2022. Though he has never confirmed their relationship, "I'm so blessed to welcome my baby girl Love, Sean Combs, to the world," he wrote on X, formerly Twitter. And that's the most that we have known. Some may know other things about that situation, but that's the most being shared here. Now, also, I do want to share that within this information that was provided in this particular article, they did want to share, because of all of the insinuating circumstances that are occurring and the allegations being led, and the fact that anyone could be in these type of situations, as far as some of the actionable things that have been shared and the allegations that have been shared. So we want you to know, as a reminder, if you or someone has been the victim of assault, please call the RAINN, RAINN National Helpline for support. That's 800-656-HOPE. Again, 800-656-4673. I will also have that placed in the portion below in the description area for you as well. At the end of the day, this has been quite a interesting situation, to say the least, because it's a lot going on with this case. And I mean, it seems like every other day something new is being presented, something new is being talked about and shared about in regards to the allegations, as they are very, very shocking in nature, to say the least. I think that we're going to probably hear a lot more unfolding about that situation. So it was kind of interesting to take a little bit of peruse, and learn a little bit more about the women that were associated with Diddy during the years, throughout the years, the ones that he was considered romantically, connected to. So, definitely what was shared and what seemed to be presented over the years with a few of these long-term relationships, definitely seem to look a lot different now in the wake of all of what is being shared in a lot of these reports. So that being said, of course, we just wait to see how things shape up. We wait to see if more information is going to come out, which I think that they probably will. And we'll just see how all this plays out in the legal system, of course, as we won't know the end until the end. But with that, I appreciate you taking the time to view this video. Let me know your thoughts below in regards to, these relationships. Are you kind of surprised at some of the pairings, or, anything like that? Definitely leave those respectfully down in the comment section below. I definitely would like to also share, again, as we know this is a very sensitive topic, just want to definitely be respectful of any communication regarding the situation below, because it's very heated for a lot of different reasons. And there's a lot of people on different sides of the situation, right? So it can be hard sometimes to talk about certain things in regards to certain topic areas, because they are so egregious in nature. So definitely I wanted to really just kind of, address and just really focus a lot on those relationships, because it's quite interesting to see how the information that comes out, how these relationships really shaped or became shaped because of the things that we are hearing about, all things alleged, of course. And at the end, we'll be able to get that real clear, holistic view of how everything kind of played its part. Definitely my thoughts and prayers go to the children, because there is a lot to take on. This is a huge situation. And and they say children, a lot of them are adults now, or a few of them are adults now, but she still does have the baby. That's not even 2 years old. So yeah, there's a lot going on there for sure. And I guess we will just continue to watch and see as things continue to unfold. So with that, I'm going to bid you adieu. Again, thank you for taking the time to view. I also want to just remind you to make sure that you are keeping safe, because again, this hurricane situation is quite a daunting one. And like I said, at the time of me actually filming this video, it is already been downgraded to a 3, but tropical storm tropical storm issues and stuff are going to play its role in certain locations, depending on where it kind of comes through and lands in those particular areas. So definitely be keeping safe. Weather can be very unpredictable. A lot of times flooding is an issue and these kinds of things. Falling trees is going to be an issue and these kind of things. So just really, really please keep safe, and definitely check in on your people. So with that, I'm going to bid you adieu. Again, thank you. You be safe. And until next time. Oh, and by the way, if you are new, go ahead and hit subscribe. Go ahead and become part of the family. I would so love it. And if you appreciated the update, or I say update, but it's not really an update, is it? It's just a little bit more of an in-depth, coverage in one sector of this situation, right? Okay, give the video a like. I'd appreciate it. But if you have not gotten a chance to subscribe, I hope that again you will. And of course, make sure you have your all notification bells on, so that way you don't miss any future uploads. And I do have several videos that have already come out as well. So if you hadn't had an opportunity and you're able to, physically anyways, depending if hopefully you're not running from a hurricane at this point, but if you haven't had the opportunity to do so, I hope that you will take a look at those, and definitely leave your simple comments in the comment section below as well of those videos. So with that, thank you again. Take care, and until next time, bye.